this is Mike with Full Lock Drift. We're proud to bring you guys a 2019 season's competition series here. We got all three judges with us. We got Zach Dyson, Adam Chambers, and Levi Broderick. We're going to tell you guys exactly how all this is going to work this year. We've done it in the past, but we've kind of fine-tuned a couple of things here. We are going to run at Stroud in Oklahoma and in Norman, Oklahoma at OMC. So we're going to give you a small rundown of what to expect, do's, don'ts, some prizes. We are still running Mack Park, but not the competition this year. So yeah, we'll get right into that.
Hi guys, it's Levi Broderick from Full Lock Drift. We're going to be helping judge competition this year. We're just going to go over a few things with you. We'll talk a little bit about judging criteria. It's going to be pretty standard as far as the rules and regulations go, but your lead car, you're going to be wanting to drive a dedicated line. You're not going to be judged quite so harshly on clipping points and things like that. Your main goal is going to be for providing a good line for the chase car to be following you. So you're going to want clean steering inputs, clean transitions, things like that. Just hold a nice, clean, steady line and make it as easy as possible for the chase car to follow you. You're not trying to knock anybody out by driving a bad line or anything. Chase car, you're going to be mainly judged on proximity to the lead car. So if they're holding their line like they should be, you should be all over them. You're going to want to also follow their line pretty much to a T. You're going to be slightly inside their line. So if you want to put it this way, you're going to want to be about even with their front wheel. You don't want to be actually behind them. So you're going to have to adjust your line accordingly. Each judge, from all three of us, we're all going to have a dedicated zone to be watching on the track. So this is kind of an example of what we're going to be running. You'll have like a zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. There'll be clipping points in here, but like I said before, you're not going to be judged quite so harshly on the lead car following those clipping points. So zone 1, 2, and 3, let's say, for instance, I'll be judging zone 1, Adam's on 2, and Zach is on 3. If you spin or anything, that's going to be a 0 for the entire run. However, if you straighten up in one of these zones, that's only going to dock you for that one zone. So if you do straighten up, you don't 0 your entire run, and I think that's going to make judging go through a lot quicker. That way we don't have as many one more times with double 0 runs.
Okay guys, I'm going to cover the bracketing system and how we're going to run comp totally different than we ever have. The previous FD style top 32 single elimination bracket is only advantageous to the really good drivers who can qualify high and they get a super easy battle and they just easily work their way up into like the top 8. That doesn't work good for us because of all of our various skill levels of drivers, and I don't want somebody that is really going to struggle to drive the track to have to go up against Zach Ferris, who qualified first. I always use him because everybody knows who he is. You don't want somebody in a stock car having to go up against him because we all know who's going to win that battle. It's not a battle at all. So we're going to adopt a different bracketing system. To start to describe this off, we're going to do qualifying at round 1 to slot people into a bracket. And after that, we won't even need to do qualifying. So it's going to make comp go so much faster and smoother. So we're going to do a qualifying, and we just gave this bracket as an example. Let's say we have 20 people. You have 1st through 20th place in qualifying. What we're going to do is essentially bracket people on skill level. So we're going to have 1st through 4 qualifiers, 5 through 8, 9 through 12, 13 through 16, and so on. Now, what is different about this bracket than the previous cutthroat single elimination bracket is, let's say, the 20th place guy, he can still go on to win. And how this works, this guy, let's say he wins his battle. He goes against, you battle the next guys to the left of you. So 20 goes against 16, 19 goes against 15, 18 goes against 14. That's how we work. So you kind of stay in your skill level with like drivers. Whereas, before it's 20 against number 1. And that's a bad battle that nobody wants. So if you're in 20th place, you're going to battle this guy. Now, if you lose, you're back in your spot, But if you win, you go on to battle the 12th place qualifier. And so even if you had a crappy qualifying run and you're a good driver, but you just botched it, you know, you can still win all the way up. But what this will do in the year, you know, everybody goes left. So if you keep winning, you just go left. And then we finally have, you know, our top battle. And then we run the single or the normal, you know, single elimination bracket. And you know, that's all normal. That's all what you're used to. So this is different. And what it's going to allow is, let's say you qualified 20th at the first event, you ended up in 12th place. So the next event, we don't have qualifying and you start in 12th place. So then we don't have to do qualifying. You're already in with people, like your next battle is going to be with people that are of similar skill to you. We don't have to do the first, last again, and it just sucks. So everybody gets to drive with people of their comparable skill level. If you're good, you're up here. If you're bad, you're back here. Everybody has a chance to advance. It's extremely fair. So yeah, the qualifying is just going to be the first round. After that, let's say you don't make the first round, you want to slide into comp in round 2. The judges will kind of assess your skill level and will kind of slot you in accordingly or put you in on the back. We haven't totally decided that yet, but it's all fair. It's extremely fair. So I guess we're on to tech.
Yeah, so for tech this year, guys, basically we're going to go off the same tech inspection sheet just as a practice day of Full Lock Drift. So all the basics are there. All the information on that is on Full Lock's website. The only thing we're adding for comp is a fire extinguisher is a must. And crash bars and door bars are also a must. So basically don't skin your doors unless you have a cage. There's going to be prizes per comp event, and then at the end of the season there will also be prizes. This is also a tandem only competition, and there is no more Class A or Class B.
Yep, Class B is dead. We are all doing tandem now. It's what you want anyways. And then the other little thing he didn't know that I wrote in, we are going to do a Rookie of the Year prize, which almost everybody is eligible for. We're basically just going to kick out previous season winners out of that, which would be Zach Ferris, myself, and Andy Dennington. So almost everybody to compete, there will be an additional Rookie of the Year prize, which somebody's going to win this year. I think that kind
I
of
think that's it.
covers the rough, majority of it. We're going to have everything posted. Are you still recording? Okay. We're going to have everything posted on the page. Obviously, you can comment, ask us. We're going to go over all this before round 1, and we have plenty of time before then. So, if you're unclear about anything, you can ask us, or we can go over it at the round. But this is the majority that you need to know what you're getting into.
Yeah, and also if you have any questions before the event, you can personally message any of the judges, and we can get back with you with some information, help you out there. So
to kind of summarize, we streamlined everything to help make competition run a little bit cleaner, a little bit smoother. That way there's more driving for everybody involved, not just competition drivers. But just to kind of summarize, it's going to be won or lost on a chase run. It's not all about the lead run. It's not anything like that. It's going to be won or lost on proximity of the chase car to the lead car. So I think the updated bracketing system is going to make everything run a lot smoother. And then a little bit less restriction on rules and combining the class is going to make everything just run a lot quicker for you guys.
I have one other little thing to add to the comp bracket. What's cool about this is you're going to do qualifying. We'll slot you guys out. And before you go into comp, we're going to have the whole comp wrote out on this board at the track. So you will know, we'll put names here, you'll know who your battle is. So you know who you're going to go against, and you know if you beat that guy, you're going to go against this guy. You will actually know who you have to battle, which is cool. I mean, none of us really set up our cars per battle, but it gives you an idea of what you're up against and what you have going on. I just think this bracket system, it's cool because everybody knows what's going on, and it's really basic. And then so the next, let's say you end up in 12th place at round 1, and then here we come round 2, the next comp. It's like you're gonna battle you know, this guy's going to battle you, the guy behind you. So you also know what battle you're going to get unless we have to redraw it because somebody doesn't show up. Yeah, this is all about good tandem proximity driving. If we have somebody come in and try to like Daigo it and go super fast and run super shallow, you know, we're going to set up wide lines that are easy to follow. And so if you don't follow those as a lead car, you're going to get penalized really heavily. It's all about good tandem. You win all this on good chase driving.